It is the beginning of the Christmas celebration. People from the Igbo-speaking part of Nigeria are returning back to their villages to celebrate the Christmas and the New Year. All road leads to the eastern part of Nigeria. Some arrive in their multi-million-dollar car entourage, while others use their business jets and touch down their villages. These wealthy Nigerians own mansions, mega mansions, with price tag running into millions of dollars. Some of these homes even feature emergency helipads, nightclubs, 18 bedrooms.
The total bedroom we have here is 18 rooms.
Land size double of that of a football field.
This building is on 30,000 square meters.
The irony here is that as expensive and huge as these homes might be, they don't live here permanently.
70% don't live here. They just build and they lock it up.
They only visit once or twice a year for a few days, and for many others, their mansions are left empty for years and accumulate dust. Some of these rich Igbos live abroad. They send millions of dollars back home to construct these mega mansions. I'm going to investigate this tradition and explain why. In the previous episode, we watched them flaunt their mansions and visited some of their homes, but in this particular episode, we traveled with them, lived with them, and dined with them. For the first time, I flew multiple private jets, drove in bulletproof cars, saw expansive convoys, met with superstars, all to tell the story of the Igbo culture of Eastern Nigeria. This is not just a show-off of wealth, but has a strong cultural and social significance, which you would understand if you watch this documentary to the end. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories this year, and give this video a like so the video can be seen by a lot more people.
Most Igbo men, they build mansions in their village. Yes, they might not be there all the time because they have to go and hustle. Any money that you've made, if you have not taken that money to your hometown, you have not made money.
Alright, so behind me is it's a very big mansion, right? It belongs to Dr. Ned, one of the real estate tycoons. I'm actually here at his mansion, the village mansion. It's a very big mansion. Off the top of my head, the land space 15,000 square meters. It could be more. And looking at the mansion, I haven't gone in yet. Probably upwards of 7 bedrooms. It has like a swimming pool. There's security watch towers. Right here, they got like more green space on here. They got a nightclub, and they also have like a guest chalet on there for guests as well. He has like a helipad somewhere down there that he said he's going to use it for emergencies. I'm not sure what emergency that would be. I know so well he's such a very busy person, traveling the world, doing business and stuff, so he will not visit this home more than twice a year. I'm probably going to ask him what the motivation for owning such a big villa in his village is. Wow, look at this door. turn around and look at this door. It looks like something that was made in ancient Egypt. This is the living area right here. Living room number 2. Look at the high ceilings. Like, so high. Wow. Wow. I don't know how much this costs, but I wish I could play piano. I don't know, people buy these things in their homes as aesthetics. This thing looks like a piano nobody uses, but and it looks expensive. So, and the dining section, we got snooker on here.
This building is on 30,000 square meters.
30,000? Are you serious? But it doesn't look like it though.
Yeah, 30,000. Everything we have here is about 30,000 square.
From this fence to the last fence?
The last up to the other side.
Oh, okay. So you own all the way down.
We own most of the building, the land here. Don't worry, I'll host you in my nightclub, my lounge.
Right here in his mansion, he's got like an area that he wants to turn it into a nightclub, like he said. So you can see like their speakers, the normal ambient lighting. So when his friends come to visit him, he's going to host them here. A nightclub, like, all of these things. When do you have the time to use it?
Times when I come here, we're on a 21-day holiday. And we've done like 6 days, and it's been fun. So each time I come here, I try to maximize it, I can have my own parties, I can play tennis, I can play football, It's quite fun,
Is that why the Igbo people love to own mansions in the village?
Maybe, I didn't have a mansion before. I had a small bungalow. I just wanted to build something that I'll be proud of,
Something that will always entice you to want to come back home.
Yes, absolutely. And see, the center point of my building this house is me, Each time my wife goes into our bedroom, she said she wishes she could take this down to Lagos.
Yeah.
Even my house in Lagos, it doesn't have this kind of bedroom.
He also owns the finest hotel in his village called Hotel by Ned, with all of these amenities: a pool, a gym, a nice restaurant, and of course I stayed here for some days. In the previous episode, we visited this mansion with 12 bedrooms,
We have 12 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms.
sitting on 10,000 square meters,
10,000 square meter.
owned by a Nigerian man living in America.
Nice to meet you, sir.
He confirmed he built this house communicating with the construction company via WhatsApp.
Guys, this house was built remotely, guys.
This house,
Built,
100% built, furnished remotely.
And never visited this house until it was completed.
This is our first time in the house.
Although a lot of people critique the lack of greenery with no outdoor utility given to these properties, it is worth to note these Igbos don't live in this home permanently, and those facilities needs constant maintenance.
Wow, it's a lot of light here. I'm wondering what the light bill is like.
After a few research, I found out why the Easterners in Nigeria love to build such edifices in their villages.
Our culture,
Yeah.
we believe that if you have whatever you have and it's not come to your hometown,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Right from the onset, if you go to Lagos or go anywhere and you make money, you need to come back home. Igbo men normally come back home to showcase their wealth because they say that I go no, which means that if your wealth gets to the house, they will know who made it.
And they say that Corona,
Yeah.
so it is something that is Igbo inheritance. Yeah, it's a waste of money, I can tell you that. It is a waste of money. Don't think that you're going to build a house in a village and you go to the bank and say, hey,
I need a loan.
I need a loan. You're not getting anything.
Before the war, the Igbos were not, very keen about building in their villages. But something happened.
You see, during and after the Nigerian Civil War in 1970, Nigeria and the Nigerian government destroyed a lot of properties belonging to the Biafrans, which were predominantly the Igbos. Biafra was a sectionist state in West Africa that existed from 1967 to 1970, established by an Igbo military officer and Eastern Regional Governor. The war between Biafra patriots and the Nigerian government lasted 3 years. Eventually, when the war ended, peace was restored and a lot of Easterners, which are the Igbos, had to return back to their homeland.
When in 1967, the Igbos came back, from the various parts of Nigeria, where they were dislocated, they discovered that they didn't have a house, and it became a big problem.
That was a realization to the Igbos that one needs a big house back at home.
And as they were rushing on to build their houses, more and more millionaires were coming, and they were emulating them. And then the Igbo competitive nature now came in. Well, we always think about my message is being longer than yours. It's a positive competition. If your neighbor buys a car, you want to buy a better car.
Yeah.
Your neighbor builds a house, you want to build a better house. So it now became like a culture. Once you make your first money, you rush home to build a good house.
This belief has been passed down to the younger generation, which you can see them building huge homes because they are wary of making the same mistakes made by their fathers.
Guys, I was walking on the road. I couldn't help but admire this mansion. Look at the height. Look at the height. Go back so that you can see. Look at the height of the gate. Yo, it's so tall. Come, let's go inside. Good day, sir.
Good day.
I was walking on the road and I saw this mansion. There are a few homes in this neighborhood, but this particular one just stands out amongst all of them. Was that your idea when you were building this? You want to outdo everybody in this location?
I'm not outdoing anything.
Yeah.
Well, whatever thing you're seeing here is 100% of my idea, and I believe it's something that I've been looking up to for a very long period of time.
When I came here, I was expecting to see a more elderly person and say, oh, this chief is the one that owns this house. But then I'm meeting like a very young guy that I believe you're in your early 30s.
Yeah.
So how many bedrooms here?
The total bedroom we have here is 18 rooms
18.
in total, yeah.
Wait, hold up. 18 rooms, like 1/8. Is this a hotel or a residential home?
This is not a hotel. This is 100% a residential.
What is the size of your family? Do you guys have like an extended family for you to have 18 rooms?
Okay, I'll brief you on something. I think what motivated me to do this is, in my younger age, I think this is the first time I'm coming in to my hometown. We didn't have the opportunity to spend more time here in our hometown. We have more than 1,400 square meters here.
Of total land area?
Total
Does it come with the pool and all this in gym?
It doesn't come with the pool, but then the space I created for the pool, which is here, I had to do it to honor my late dad.
Your dad, yeah?
Yeah, so that is it's more like his monument, something.
Tell us a little bit about what you do for work.
I'm the CEO, Maputes Group of Company Limited. Okay, Maputes Group of Company gave birth to Rostome Homes.
That's real estate?
Yeah.
Construction?
Construction and real estate. I'm into Turkey furnitures, 100% Turkey. I'm also into production and importation of POP cement.
If you were to sell this house, how much would you sell it for?
Truth be told, I wouldn't sell it less than 600, 550 million. I think the list is 550.
How long did it take you to build this house from foundation to moving in?
We started the project majorly this 2024.
Yeah.
April. As God may have it, we were able to round it up before December.
I want to pause for a bit and announce exclusively to you watching this video that in a few weeks, I'll be launching an online academy to teach you everything I know about making videos on the internet. If you want to become a content creator like me, traveling the world and telling unique stories, and most of all, make money doing what you love, you might want to hear this. Otherwise, you can skip this and just continue watching the video. You see, in 2017, I had a 9-to-5 job I hated, but realized I knew how to make videos. After a few years refining my skills, I opened a YouTube channel and I started making videos. So much trial and error, failing, posting videos that's not going to get views. It was very frustrating, but fast forward to today, I am one of the most recognized creators in Africa. I want to teach you everything I know about becoming a content creator and a YouTuber. In my online academy, which is the Creators Lab Academy, you'll learn how to shoot professional videos, whether it be with your phone or a camera. You're also going to learn how to fly drones. You're going to learn how to make travel videos, become a YouTuber, open your YouTube channel, and most of all, make money shooting this content and living your dream. If you're interested, look in the description of this video and click on the link to submit your email to show that you are interested. Because once the course launch, I'm going to send you an email. You're going to be one of the first to be notified. And in addition to that, you're going to be getting it at a discounted price since you're already a subscriber of my YouTube channel. And I respect you for that. Now over to the video. These things can be very expensive.
We have the royal sets and then the contemporary sets when it comes to furnitures. So the royal sets can be a bit expensive. The contemporaries are expensive as well. There's this royal set in my showroom that is 105 million naira.
105 million?
A complete set.
And somebody...
Both the dining and the... Yeah, people are buying it. This is room, this is room, this is room.
How much does it cost to maintain this house?
Maintenance per week?
Yeah.
I spent almost 150,000.
150 every...
For the cleaners, yeah.
Wow.
To come clean it up. And
weekly?
Weekly, yeah.
Something that you're going to find in most Igbo mansions as well is like sculptures, big sculptures. They spend a lot of money on these things. I noticed these things in mansions. Usually we see statues like this.
Okay.
Is it something with the Igbo people, or does it have another meaning other than just to beautify the house?
So it doesn't have any other meaning than to beautify the house. To me, I feel like it's something that when you have it in your house, it has this special beautifications and portraits gets to the house.
Something else that was criticized is the roofing style.
Look at all the roofs spiking everywhere. It's fascinating.
I found this video of this creator by the name of Arvin Haddad reacting to the previous episode, and he highlighted some things which I feel I want to give feedback to. So if you're watching this, these are the feedbacks, right? So the first thing he talked about was the roofing style.
So architecturally speaking, they're imitating the Greek and the Roman architecture. The height of the roof is definitely more than the building itself. And the funny thing is that they don't give any utility. Like, it's not like an attic. It's just an empty space. They're not even utilizing that space. You can see there's no windows on the roof.
This roofing style is what you're going to see, I noticed, in most northern part of Nigeria and also the eastern part. After asking questions around, I was told, first of all, it's because of durability. Now, a lot of people that own these homes, they don't live here permanently. This way of roofing has been proven to stand the test of time and can stand harsh weather conditions. So because they are not always in these homes, they might not quickly see any leakages that comes with flat roofs. A lot of people in the world now are adopting modern designs, flat roof and everything. So what is the idea behind this big roof that goes up to the sky?
To me, I believe so much in durability. I'm trying to avoid the unnecessary maintenance.
Yeah.
So I think this pattern of the roofing is much more durable.
Durability is one. So flat roofing style requires skill set from a contractor. Most people building in the village, they don't have that skill set to build flat roofs. So that is why they're just going to proceed with the typical roofing style that they're going to find in every other person's house. And that's to explain why.
But if you ask me, the roofing style suits the mansions just well. It looks as huge as the houses. A flat roof on a huge mansion wouldn't blend. I'm just thinking out loud.
So because of how the roof is, like, it is impossible to have any leakage. And yeah, it's just empty inside. There's really nothing in there.
The sacrifice they're making to show off the roof completely, architecturally speaking, affects not just the look of the house, but also dictates your tighter living spaces when you had so much land to play around with.
I mean, for a few other people, it's more of like a status symbol. These roofing styles, they're actually very expensive, right? And most of the time, they're even more expensive than the flat roofs, you know, because you can see, like, they're really high. So for some people, it's status, like, you know, which means you're rich, you're very rich. So it's durability, access to the expertise, and status symbol.
Can you spot who's the richest person in the neighborhood? This guy.
So the second thing he pointed out was lack of greenery.
And again, no tennis court, no utility given to the property, no vegetable garden. You could plant 100 trees over here and made it something really cool, but they've just kind of left it, which is really interesting. Is like they build it, but they don't give it utility. Okay, so where's the swimming pool? Where's the backyard? Where's the grass? Where's the tennis court? Nothing. It's just a huge compound, and it literally looks like the barracks for the military for me.
Once again, after asking questions, most of these gardens and landscaping, they require some sort of maintenance, like people, you know, constantly cutting and maintaining these things. Once again, because they don't live in this property, for some of them, you're going to build what you know, right? You know, like this gentleman that has tiles all through his, you know, his surrounding, when he can as well do greenery. That's his definition of luxury. That's what he knows. And also, like the recreational facility he mentioned, I feel most of these people are not very athletic. So why have a pool? Why have a tennis court? Like, instead of have those things, they're just going to put tiles on there. He also mentioned the security.
Almost all of these houses have a watchtower where it's got a second story with a balcony. And I think in this video, you can kind of see people, I don't know if they're holding a gun, but it's got like a military outpost to it.
Yeah, most of these homes you're going to have, they have security watchtowers. And this is something that I questioned it and I asked a little bit of question, but I think it's a no-brainer. Most of these people, they're very successful people, they're very rich people. And when they go back to the village, they go with like very expensive cars. Like Nigeria is a country where a lot of wealthy people are very concerned about security. So even the person I was with, Dr. Ned, had like so many security vehicles, army, military personnel, police, like even had like a tanker truck, a truck that had like I don't know what gun that is. There have been like several incidents in the past where people have been, you know, shot or whatever in the east. So they're just being like extra careful to make sure, you know, while they're back home enjoying their mansions and doing their giveaways, nobody is trying to kill them or stuff like that. So most of these properties, you're going to find this watchtower that's usually at the gate. Yeah, maybe it's a Nigerian thing.
It is not just about showing off or letting the whole community know they are rich.
But the good thing is also a motivation for the young ones in the village, that they can actually work hard and be able to get something. So it's not what they see around them is the end of the life.
To get a balanced narrative, I even asked people of the community what they think about the Igbo culture, if it is intimidating or inspiring them.
What do you think about the Igbo people building mansions in the village?
Igbo they say Akuruno, Amaronye Paria. That shows that you are an honorable person in the country.
First of all, you go build house for your father's son first. I see in my hometown, I'm from Ojota, I go build house for my father's house before going building house to a city. What if I say I do business for abroad or on I go rent house, they want where my children go live for the moment. Then if I get money here, I go build house first before going to that city, go build house. So the person who build house for his father's house is good. Then after when you get another money, you go build house for where you do business, maybe abroad or Lagos support.
But how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel intimidated or inspired to make money so that you can be?
No, it's not intimidated. It's inspired to make money.
If you go city make money, you go send money, go buy house, make them build mansion.
Yeah, I'm not even send money. I go by myself, go build the house well. Leave farm, go township again.
So you as young boy right now, if you go city now, go make money, you go come back do the same thing.
Yes, of course I would. That means that even as I'm thinking to do better than them.
Most of the time, they'll do it, they will tar the roads in front of their house, they'll put street lights. Are you seeing? Not just you building a mansion. Go to the front of the road leading to the house, you see that they will do standard code, tar road.
Yeah.
They'll put street lights. So if not for any other thing, the community is benefiting from that.
Yeah.
The street will be lit up in the night.
Yeah.
So night businesses can exist. At least since the government cannot do it, Igbo men, individuals are doing it on their own now.
We did all of this road, everything you see.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing this stuff for about 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
He has also constructed over 5 kilometers of road within his community.
An indoor hall, squash and table tennis, indoor.
Is it free for the community?
Free! You know, you've got some treadmills here. Do some exercise. Then you have your 4-a-side straight off here.
Yeah. So what the Igbos do is that once they make money, they put lights, they put water, they tar the road and all that. And it brings, and so if your friend ties the road to his house,
you
go to your village, you want to do the same thing, and tell him, come to my village and see that I've also done my own.
Yeah.
So it's a positive kind of competition. And by so doing, you go around the Igbo communities and you see that everywhere they have lights, but that light is not coming from a grid. No, is that the man
individuals
is generating his
power,
100 kV.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
Like this new hospital being renovated by Dr. Kennedy.
Do you remember the day I came here?
Yes, sir. How
was the roof?
I think you help yourself.
But now, Uncle. So we changed it, we tiled everywhere, tiled a fixed new set of toilets, fixed windows. So far you paint here. From it, I want to fire paint here. Fire launch at the lab, hopefully this week. On a well lab, I bet you do no solar. Go on there, enjoy all. Then I put as a doctor and ever, doctor and ever, and then the mother. This one to go off.
Thank you, sir.
All this place will transform. They will repaint, they will paint those buildings, you know, move this water tank to the side.
So prior to now, they were using like outdated structure without roof that would protect them against rain. They lacked facility without electricity. He's rebuilding some things on here, and in this land here, he wants to build a 100-bed hospital for the community. Power will be solar. So yeah, I got to learn like the Igbo people, even though they leave the village where they come from, when they come back to build these mansions, they also get to contribute to the community, whether it be schools, hospitals, roads, street lights.
So this building was done by an age grade. So what we did is they didn't fix windows, they didn't put roof. They put a roof, but the roof was damaged, you know. So the kaka. So we changed it. We put protectors, we put windows, we tiled it. We did 3 buildings here.
Is it a government clinic or it's a private?
Health center that we used since 1950. Before I was born.
We just finished building that school.
You're building a school?
Yes.
For the community?
For the community, yes.
That's interesting.
We built that school that you guys drove by. There was no school though. It was a 6 classroom elementary school that I just finished, and waiting for a few things, and we'll give it back to the community.
You see, the Christmas holiday is not just a time where the Igbos return home to flaunt their luxury cars and houses. The wealthy sons and daughters come back with goodies to share to the community.
So something you should know about the Igbo people is they are all about communal living. When some of the son of the soils that left the village to go abroad, to go, make a life for themselves, when they finally return back home to their mansions, they come all together and then they try to, make the community know that they have arrived, and it usually happens through so many means, one of which is you're going to see a lot of mini gatherings like this in their houses where they call people, they distribute bag of rice. Like you can see all of this bag of rice, they're going to go through all these people right here. So these are like members of the immediate community.
Conviviality is part of the Igbo culture.
Yeah.
Sharing with one another. When we come back during festivities, the expectation is that the man who came in from outside is more buoyant, and so he shares whatever goodies he had come back from wherever he went to.
I noticed this. Every wealthy Igbo person I follow on social media had a gathering where they get to share bags of rice, chicken, cash, and so many food items to their immediate community. The people of this community really look up to this time of the year because they know a wealthy son or daughter from their community will return to the village with goodie bags. So they all gather and sing praises to the donors and receive their goodie bags.
Like they say, you can only tell true wealth if you go back home and empower the people of your village, and to show them that your wealth is genuine. You come back home, you do roads, you do street lights, you do churches, hospital, and you give back to the community. Like they say, the people are the government.
Thanks to Dr. Kennedy Okonkwo for the gifts, for the Christmas gifts. I really appreciate it. God bless him and guide him throughout this year and next year to come. Thank you. We love him. We love him. Very good to us.
As part of the holiday in the village, visiting each other is part of the tradition. You come to mine and I go to yours, and they buy expensive drinks and drink together.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers to greatness. Cheers to the best Hotel CP. Yes. Because we have Hotel CP Global. You're the lifestyle to electric cars. Yes, to our brother Ijele, World Star. Yes, World Hits. Man, I could request in London. Cape Town. I got everywhere. So no one can run there. Yeah, welcome
It's been very interesting here in the East, just getting to see how like the Igbo people like spend Christmas. It's usually marked by just visiting friends, having drinks here, having drinks there, going for ceremonies, a way of like rekindling the past relationship you had with your friends, with immigration, everybody living, so it's really hard to get in touch with friends and families, but very interesting to see like a lot of people are keeping that tradition alive, going back home, spending time with friends, celebrating the Christmas in the village, enjoying their village mansion. I'm just here soaking up all the experience, and trust me, like this has been one of the best Christmas I have had in a long time.
So to the Igbos, building a mansion in the village is not just for show off. For some of them, it is a holiday home, while for others, they are leaving an inheritance for their children. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end, and you can watch this other episode next.